Hey, it's Heather Brooker. Welcome back to Entertain Me. We have a fun Friday show for you today. We are going to be talking about Tron Ares. And wow, this movie is getting a lot of mixed reviews, but I'm going to tell you what I thought and what my family thought. And we're going to share it all this week on Gary and Shannon, along with some other movies I think should get your attention at the box office. It's going to be a good show. So let's head on over and talk to Gary and Shannon.
Well,
are you trying to think of a happier transition to entertainment than bumming everyone
but Heather
out?
Brooker comes in on Fridays, and we like to talk about entertainment.
What is your damage, Heather?
No. I am your father.
I'm crying in baseball! I'm the king of the world!
This is entertainment news.
Hi.
Hi.
This is hearkening back to my childhood, one of the greatest movies ever. I was blown away by it when it came out. Played the video game over and over again.
For sure.
Not a huge fan of the sequel. Loved the arcade at Disneyland. Tron.
Yes. Tron is back. Tron Ares is the second in this newest sequel. And my husband and I were trying to figure out when the first version of the sequel came out, like maybe 10, 15 years ago. It's been a long time, right? Since the first Tron, or am I imagining that it was that long ago?
45 years since
No, not the first.
Just kidding.
Not the first Tron, the first iteration of their trilogy or whatever they're building. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
So here's the deal with Tron. My husband and I both really loved the first one. We're that Gen X era, of kids who just thought, what? There's people living inside our computers? You got to be kidding me. So we decided to go to a rave in order to...
Well, I'm sorry?
Woo! That's right. For Gary and Shannon, we went to a rave. I put on my best orthopedic shoes, and I went out on like a Tuesday.
Pop a couple Tylenol first.
Yes,
right?
That's exactly
Just
right.
in case.
Just in case.
Just in case.
I'm pretty sure we were the only or the oldest people there. But it was like DJs pumping. They had a Tron light cycle there from Ares. So I got to sit on that. And like, there's nothing more awkward than a middle-aged lady trying to hoist herself up on a light cycle.
Did they have a spotter?
They did.
Ma'am, ma'am, slow down.
They totally did. This nice man was like, let me help you. And my husband, I was like, don't stop filming. What if I fall off? It's going to go viral and be amazing. So he knows his job. He knows what he's supposed to do. So I hoist myself on this light cycle. We go inside. There's like glow in the dark drinks. And of course, you got the like chomping and everything. It was such a good time. We had a blast. We ate some food. We had some drinks. But let's talk about the movie.
The movie itself.
All right. The movie itself. It's getting a lot of mixed reviews and a little bit of hate online because people are like, what is this? It doesn't make any sense. The story is not good. I enjoyed it. I thought it was for what it is, a nice continuation of the story. It tells the story basically of Ares, the Tron super soldier that has been created inside the grid. And of course,
he's the malware robot.
From the Dillinger company that has the Dillinger company has created.
Cybersecurity.
Yes,
is who he is.
Yeah, so they present him as is played by Jared Leto, and they present him as the world's greatest super, villain or
antivirus
whatever.
software.
Antivirus, sure. But they really play him up in this. If you're wondering, they call him like the super soldier. So if you're wondering, the world's greatest super soldier is totally a beardo. And it is a little bit distracting. He is a beardo. And all I kept thinking was, why does this super soldier look like Jesus? He's got this beard and he's got a full greasy mullet down to his shoulders. It was beyond distracting.
Maybe it's
I don't know.
Clear allegory that we're just ignoring.
It really is. It really is. So it's about this sort of like redemption that he finds, and he wants to be human, and he wants to find the permanence code and, that sort of thing. The movie itself is fine. It's a fun little romp. We go inside the grid. We're out of the grid. We're in the grid. It's a good time. Visually, it's stunning. Greta Lee is an incredible actress. She's in the morning show.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, she's having a really big moment right now. She's amazing in this movie. Truly, I think the best part. And if you want to go see this movie, go and see it for the music. The music is incredible.
Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross.
The 9 Inch Nails team is back, and their music is incredible. They also have a lot of Depeche Mode in there.
Oh, really?
Yes. And my little like emo geeky heart was like, what? What are we doing?
Did you feel seen?
I did. My little 12-year-old self that wanted to be emo so bad.
But
was
again,
out.
I mean, to go back to the original 1982, that is a very clear decision to re-loop all of those people back into this trilogy.
Yes, and there are there's a lot of references. If you liked the original, you're going to enjoy that section of this movie. I obviously, I don't like to give too much away, but we do see some of those that classic animation from the 80s movies. You see the classic light cycle. He actually gets on it and he goes, classic. So the writing is not great, but you don't go to a movie like this to be wowed by the brilliant lines and writing. You go because you want to see the visuals, you want to hear the music, and you want that familiarity of what we grew up watching. This movie kind of checks all those boxes. You're not going to be blown away. It's not going to win an Oscar, but it's a fun movie.
Yeah. Channing Tatum's in a new movie called Roofman.
Yes.
That Channing Tatum is underrated, I think, in terms of his comedic ability.
I totally agree.
And this is mostly a comedy, but is it entirely a comedy?
It has comedic moments in it. I would say it's more of like an action comedy.
Okay.
It has lighthearted moments for sure. So this is based on a true crime story about a man who, I think it was like, he committed like 45 robberies, burglaries, whatever. And he sets up shop in a toy store. And Kirsten Dunst is in it as well. They have a lot of chemistry together on scene. It's on screen rather. And it's a fun movie. It's a really enjoyable movie, and it's certainly very different from Tron. If this is something you want to see and you like Channing Tatum, he's so watchable. And you're right. I think he is somewhat underrated. I mean, he did all those Magic Mike movies, and I think people just thought, he's just...
he can move like an animal.
He's just TNA. He can't really act.
Quick parenting question for you. How many times have you had to listen to the Taylor Swift album from beginning to end in the last week?
Probably, I'm probably out of the norm, and I'm going to be real honest with you here. My daughter does not really care for Taylor Swift.
Lucky.
I know. I'm an outlier,
so
and I'm not doing it to be one of those people that's like, I'm not like everyone else. But it's not her kind of music that she likes. She likes indie rock. My husband was an indie rock guy, and I think he kind of set her down that path. I've listened to it just because I'm curious to know what everyone's talking about. That song Wood, is about dirty stuff. But she's not really into it. But I know that it is the *1 movie at the box office, the concert film.
Unbelievable.
Isn't that wild? It is the #1 rock documentary or concert documentary, that's what I'm trying to say, ever made. So ever.
And I made a crack I guess it was earlier this week when we got the box office numbers that she had made over 30 million.
Yes.
In a movie that she didn't have to, it's all B-roll, basically, it's put together for
behind the scenes footage of her. Listen, she's having that moment where everything she touches turns to gold.
Good for her.
Yeah.
But it reminded me of the time that Jennifer Lopez tried to do a similar thing.
Yeah.
She obviously didn't do it because Taylor Swift did it, because hers came first. But
are you talking about that documentary that came out? Like, I think it was on Hulu or whatever it was.
But it was all supposed to be behind the scenes, and she was already getting a bad rap because of the relationship with Ben Affleck.
It was so bizarre, that whole series that she made, and she called it like an extended music video, but it also had behind the scenes documentary footage. It was very strange, and it was all very human. We talk about self-masturbatory stuff that Hollywood does. That is at the top of the list, to be like, I'm going to make a movie about me for no other reason other than just to be like, look how amazing my life is.
Right. Nobody asked for it.
Nobody asked for it.
Millions of people asked for Taylor Swift's version of it.
For sure.
Right. Because they want to know what goes on in that woman's life. But very few people asked about it for J-Lo.
They did. And she does have a movie out this weekend if you want to go see it.
Oh, this is Kiss of the Spider Woman?
This is Kiss of the Spider Woman. That's her movie, where I saw an interview where she said she sings like a lot of like Broadway style tunes in this. In the interview, she says, I really feel like I was meant to be a Broadway singer. Like, that was my true calling. So you guys can go see this movie, Kiss of the Spider Woman, and decide that for yourself.
Awesome. Heather, thank you.
Thank you. Bye,
We missed you
Beardo.
last week.
Bye, Beardo.
I don't have a beardo. I couldn't grow a beardo if I tried.
I missed you guys too. I had so much to talk about. We missed the Smashing Machine, all of that stuff. So I have to force Michael Monks and Deborah to listen to my entertainment news when you guys are gone.
Thank you.
All right, Beardos, always such a blast to be on Gary and Shannon. Don't miss the entertainment segment every Friday on their show. Also, take a minute to subscribe to their podcast. They always have such great information. It is such a fun show. And if you like their show, also subscribe to Entertain Me. This is where we talk about all things from entertainment from SoCal to the silver screen. And don't forget, this coming week, I will be at the Ice House Comedy Club on October 18th, doing a little stand-up comedy. And then coming up after that, I will be at Ice House on October 30th. Would love to see you there. There are still a few tickets available. Come out, support live comedy, and let's have a night of fun together. Wait, that didn't sound right. You know what I mean. Come on out and let's have a good time at the show. Thanks again for listening, everybody. You can listen anywhere, anytime on the iHeartRadio app.